and his global mission begins. Is his US concert the start of a new era? Welcome to KPOP Update, the channel where echoes become headlines, where silence turns into storms, and where every move of a single artist becomes a ripple across oceans. Today's story is not about just another idol. Not just another concert. And not even about another K-pop event. No. This is the story of one young man. A boy from Busan who once danced alone in the dark. Now stepping into the brightest spotlight on earth. And this is just the beginning. The boy with a dream. Born in Busan, South Korea, Jungkook didn't come from glitz or privilege. He was quiet, shy, even unsure of his own path. But deep down, he dreamed. Dreamed of stages, of lights, of voices singing with him in every language. When he was only a teenager, the world began to notice him. Agencies lined up, HYBE, KPOP, FNC, eager to recruit this boy with a spark. But Jungkook didn't choose power. He chose purpose. He joined a small company named Big Hit Entertainment, simply because one video of a rapper named RM sparked something in him. It was not the popular choice. It was not the safe choice. But it was the right choice. BTS, the fire that lit the sky? What followed was a journey no one could have predicted. BTS, a group of 7 dreamers, faced doubt, mockery, and rejection. They weren't from the big 3. They didn't fit the mold. But what they had was heart. And what Jungkook had was fire. From cramped dorm rooms to global stadiums, from underground stages to Wembley and MetLife, Jungkook evolved. He became the main vocalist. The center of every choreography. The embodiment of golden. He was no longer just the youngest member. He became the heartbeat of BTS. The fire that lit the sky. What followed was a journey no one could have predicted. BTS, a group of 7 dreamers, faced doubt, mockery, and rejection. They weren't from the big 3. They didn't fit the mold. But what they had was heart. And what Jungkook had was fire. From cramped dorm rooms to global stadiums, from underground stages to Wembley and MetLife, Jungkook evolved. He became the main vocalist. The center of every choreography. The embodiment of golden. He was no longer just the youngest member. He became the heartbeat of BTS. The world begins to watch Jungkook alone. As BTS conquered Billboard, the Grammys, and the UN, each member grew into their own spotlight. But when military enlistment arrived, everything paused. Members stepped away, one by one. And yet, Jungkook didn't stop. He didn't rest. Instead, he rose higher. 7 became an instant global hit, topping charts in over 100 countries. Standing Next to You echoed in stadiums, weddings, and city streets. His debut album Golden proved that his sound wasn't just K-pop. It was global pop. The silent arrival in America. Then, without much noise, he arrived in America. No press conference. No media frenzy. Just shadows and whispers. Some spotted him at a military airport. Others saw him in Los Angeles, masked, surrounded by discreet security. Fans asked, why now? Why there? And what was he preparing for? The answer came like thunder from a clear sky. A solo concert. Not just any concert, but a full-scale American show, one designed to mark a turning point. The hidden mission begins. Behind the scenes, rumors spiraled. Was this part of a HYBE global strategy? Some insiders spoke of something far bigger. A multi-phase plan called the Global JK Project. Its goal? To elevate Jungkook as the face of modern Asian artistry. A cultural bridge. An icon who transcends language and region, like Michael Jackson. Like Freddie Mercury. Like Prince. A Korean artist who doesn't just perform in America, but leads the American stage. Clues, Codes, and Calvin Klein. Weeks before the concert announcement, fans noticed something strange. Jungkook appeared in a mysterious Calvin Klein teaser, wearing military-style black suits and boots. Social media posts were cryptic. Hashtags were hidden. The concert's visuals were minimalistic, shadowed, and coded with references to flight, escape, and awakening. Was this a fashion campaign? Was it a music rollout? Or was it the beginning of something no K-pop idol has ever attempted before? Fan theories go wild. On platforms like TikTok, X, and YouTube, armies from around the globe began connecting the dots. Jungkook is not just performing, he's rebranding the K-pop soloist model. This might be the start of a world tour unlike anything we've seen. What if this concert is just phase 1 of a 5-year global mission? And the theories got wilder. Some said he was secretly working with Western producers under NDAs. Others believed he had filmed a Netflix docuseries about this journey. A few even speculated he had signed with a global talent agency based in New York. The emotional weight of this moment. But behind all the theories and plans lies a truth far more human. This is not just an artist launching a concert. This is a boy who gave up his youth to train, perform, and chase dreams with his brothers. A young man who endured pressure, anxiety, and the weight of millions of expectations. And now, he's doing it alone. Not because he wants to leave BTS behind, but because he wants to honor everything they've built, by proving that their legacy lives on through him. What this concert really means. So what does this US concert mean? It's more than just lights and songs. It's a declaration that Jungkook is not just a K-pop idol. He's a global artist, a storyteller, a movement, a symbol of a generation that dares to dream beyond borders. And for fans, both old and new, this is your chance to say, I was there when Jungkook began his solo era. I witnessed the moment he became a legend. The story has just begun. As the lights dim, as the crowd gathers, as the music starts to play. Know this? We are not witnessing a farewell. We are not watching the end of BTS. We are witnessing a transformation, an evolution, a silent revolution led by a man who once stood quietly at the edge of the stage, but now commands the world's attention. This is not just another chapter in K-pop. This is the rise of a force that refuses to be boxed in. From Seoul to New York, from stadiums to fashion runways, from the shadows of military service to the glowing global spotlight, Jungkook's mission has begun. And it's no longer just about music. It's about message. It's about movement. It's about redefining what it means to be an artist in the 21st century. Because this isn't just about a concert. This isn't just about brand deals or military leaves or silent appearances in midnight airports. This is about a vision. A destiny that has been quietly taking shape, step by step. Heartbeat by heartbeat. Note by note. The world, whether it's ready or not, is about to feel the full impact. Of a young man who once whispered in song, now shouting with action. Of a performer who once followed the light, now becoming the source of it. And as billions watch with bated breath, one truth becomes clear. If there's one name that can shatter expectations, that can rewrite every rule in the book, that can blur the lines between music, art, purpose, and power, it's Jungkook. So, as the curtain falls on tonight's story, remember, this isn't the end. This is the beginning of something bigger. Something global. Something unshakable. Something legendary. Thank you for watching Pop Update. The only place where silence speaks louder than fame. Where every rumor becomes a riddle. And every story leads to the heart of history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because history is unfolding right now. And you are part of it. Stay loud. Stay curious. Stay tuned. The next chapter is already being written. And Jungkook is holding the pen.